Hello dear ones, it's Alice. I am of the stars. I was over here at the Orcutt Ranch and I came across this huge oak tree, valley oak, that's surrounded by a chain fence. See, there it is. And somebody over here, one of the beings here, told me that was the oldest oak tree over here at Orcutt Orchards. And I noticed that there were these small oak trees around inside the circle. And the other being said every once in a while it came around and cut those small oak trees down. And I said to that other being, it could be if you left its children growing, that oak tree would be willing to pass on. And the oak tree said, I will admit, that's it. It wants to see its babies thriving before it goes away. Here it is again. That's that old oak tree. Did you hear that? The oak tree was saying in a low rumbling voice, I want to see that young one grow, that's all. And then on tape I got, I want to see that young one grow. That's what it said. It sounded like the rumble of an airplane, because it's an older tree, you know. Much older tree. So I was walking away and the oak tree said, thank you for that, RMD. And I asked the oak tree, do you have any other children? And it said, all those trees there are my children, RMD. Cool, huh? Very cool. Very cool oak tree and many fine children. We're so lucky to have this place to visit. God bless you all and keep you safe and be with you through all your days. In love, light, and joy, this is Alice B. Clagett. I am of the stars, and so are you. Come and visit me at my wonderful world-class WordPress website, Awakening with Planet Earth. https://awakeningwithplanetearth.com. There it is. Wow.